story. A Marion County defense attorney is now under arrest, facing several charges, accused of leaving the scene of an accident in Shelby County on September 13th.
Tyler White was taken into custody at the courthouse in Hannibal during a hearing today. He is suspected of being a driver in a crash last Friday. White is being charged with kidnapping, tampering with a witness, leaving the scene of an accident with physical injury, and tampering with physical evidence. The Missouri State Highway Patrol says an investigation is ongoing.